Hi, I'm Joe Pilato with Hyder Dimensions, and today we're going to show you how to attach the flange material to our Flange Down HD 2851 series bathtub. First step that we need to do is measure the outside width of the bathtub. And in this case, it is 27 3/4 inches. Next, we're going to go ahead and measure the flange material over 27 3/4 inches. Go ahead and mark that and cut it. Put a straight edge on there, make sure we get a nice straight cut. Okay, so we'll go ahead and cut that right on the mark at 27 3/4 inches with just a standard hat saw. Next step, we're going to go ahead and notch the flange material just on the bottom section, about 1.5 inches over on both sides. So he's going to go ahead and measure that to cut it now. We're going to mark just the bottom portion of it. Go ahead and run that down. We're using 10 snips for this. You can fold that up, and then you want to cut it just below the bottom portion of that so it'll sit flat on the bathtub for you. So it's actually going to look like that, and we're going to need to repeat that process on both sides of this stick. So now we've got both sides of the flange material notched out 1.5 inches on each side, and we're going to go ahead and dry fit this to the shell. Make sure that our fit is where we want it. So we'll snap that on and see that the flange material now sits flush all the way across the unit. It's exactly what we're looking for. You want to have a little bit of hangover on the end here so that when we butt the two corners together that we have a solid seal in the corner. So now we're going to go ahead and remove that and apply silicone and go ahead and fasten it up. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and apply a bead of silicone right underneath the lip on the channel all the way across. And then apply that on the bathtub. Okay, so we prepared our back piece of tile flange material. We've notched it out 1.5 inches just like we did on the other side. And we're going to go ahead and put that on the bathtub now. Snap it on. We're going to dry fit that first because we're going to need to notch this corner. So we're going to go ahead and slide that down all the way to the end. And we're going to go ahead and mark that piece so that we can trim it and it'll lay in there flat. So we're going to mark that, pull it back off, and trim that piece so it'll slide down and it'll be flush. Okay, so we've now notched the top portion of the tile flange material and we've applied our silicone. So we're going to go ahead and apply that to the bathtub. Slide that down and into place. Okay, and you see now that we've got our water barrier, you're going to want to apply a little bit of silicone in the corner there just to complete the water barrier. And this is the process for applying the flange material. You're going to go ahead and repeat this process for all 3 sides of the bathtub.